If you've spent any time in the social media content creation space and you've built any kind of community or talked to any type of creators who have kind of come along in this journey before you and have had some level of success, you hear this constant theme over and over again from them trying to keep you encouraged in your journey as a small creator. And what is that? Keep going. Don't stop. If you ask for advice, the same thing you hear over and over is don't stop. Keep going. Just keep going. Things will get better. You'll grow, you'll do all of these things. But I'm here to tell you, sometimes you just need to stop. You do. Sometimes that's the best thing for your mental clarity, for everything that you have going on. And sometimes it helps you grow. And I'm going to tell you a few reasons why sometimes you need to just stop and why you need to quit and tell yourself, you know what, I'm not doing that anymore. Let's get into it. So there's so many things that can impact you as a new creator in this content creation space. And I've been in this space for a month now, and I'm starting to learn some of the different things that can impact you from following different people in this space and other small creators, and just from my own personal life experiences. And I can say, here are 3 things that you absolutely need to stop doing right now if you want to continue on this journey and if you want to see any kind of level of success. And the very first thing that I'm going to say is stop comparing yourself. Don't compare yourself to other creators. You have to understand that your experiences, your information, your message is your testimony, and it's completely different from what other people may be, from the message that other people may be giving out. So you cannot put yourself in the same space and try to emulate what other people are doing. Now, can you take inspiration from other people? Absolutely. You can look at other small creators or other even large creators as a goal in mind, or with a goal in mind of where you want to see yourself be. But what you have to do is you have to be your own authentic self, and you have to create content that resonates with you and also resonates with your subscribers and the people that are intended for you to receive, or for them to receive your message. So stop comparing yourself to other people. You have to understand that maybe where they are today, you don't know the journey that it took them to get to that space. You don't know how many sleepless nights they had, or how many times they had to reshoot that video or replace the camera, or whatever it is that they had to go through in their journey to get them to where they are in this space now. All you see is the glitz and glamour and the success, but you don't see the grind that that person went through to get there. So again, stop comparing yourself to them. Have your own journey. Look to others for inspiration, but do your own thing, and you will feel better about your content. People will be able to resonate with you and understand you, and that's how you carve out your own little space in this social media world. I mean, imagine if everybody is out there doing the exact same thing, how many people will get tired of seeing that exact same thing over and over and over again, right? So if you want to grow, carve out your space. Find who you are authentically, and your people will be able to connect with you, and they'll find you and you'll get your subscribers. Now, the second thing is stop going, and burning yourself out. If you are having a hard time creating, but you're trying to stay on this schedule that is taking you into a crash and burn type situation, how good is that for you mentally? How long will you be able to sustain that? Those are some of the questions you have to ask yourself. So if you are trying to crank out video after video after video just to kind of stay on this kind of regimen so that you can make yourself grow super fast, I completely understand it. We all are on YouTube, or most of us are on YouTube, because we have a passion for whatever we're doing, and we would like to see our content grow and reach other people so that we can share our message. And we also would like to monetize on this thing too, if we're honest with ourselves, but not at the expense of your mental health. with everything that's going on in this world right now. Things are tough, tension is high. I can even say for myself, I was on this pattern. I was creating and busting out videos like every day. I was trying to have something to post every day and some content I wanted to get out and things that I was feeling while I was driven and like, yeah, I'm doing this, you know. And then life has a way of lifing, right? You know, so I had to like take a step back a little bit, slow down, and take care of some things that I had kind of like let go in those first few weeks of creating content and trying to crank out all of these videos back to back to back so that I can have more content to put out and just more content, create the content. So I had to take a step back, and I encourage you to do the same thing. We do want to create content. You do need to create the content and you need to put it out. But again, not at the expense of your mental health. You need to make sure that you're taking time to prioritize things, prioritize yourself, make sure you're taking care of yourself mentally, make sure you're taking care of your responsibilities at home and at work or whatever you have going on in your life with children, family. Make sure you're taking care of those things as well, and find your own unique time where you can carve out time to create your content or just capture those moments when you're out in public doing things that you can use for actual footage, or when you have some time where you can take the camera with you, shoot content, and have your talking points in hand at that same time. So just strategize, find out a schedule that works best for you, and utilize that schedule to help you create your content without crashing out. And the very last thing that I'm going to say is, when you go and seek advice from other content creators, again, like I said in the intro, most of the time, and this community is a beautiful community of content creation and creators. So everybody is so encouraging. They're happy. They're excited about it, especially if they've seen some level of success. And so they're going to tell you, you know, hey, keep going, because they had to grind it out, especially depending on when they started their YouTube channel or their whatever social media platform they're on. It is a slow burn sometimes, and sometimes you do have to take that gradual growth process. But I'm here to tell you, if you have had your channel for a year or several months and you're not slowly gaining subscribers, then you need to look at your content and figure out what you're doing that is not capturing the interest of other people. Now, again, I'm not saying anything to contradict what I said earlier in this video, because I still think you need to be authentically you. However, you being authentic does not mean it has to come in the same certain type of package. So what does that mean? That means sometimes we have to step back and figure out what is it that we're doing that's not resonating with the people that we want it to resonate with, or what are we doing that's not causing people to want to click that subscribe button? You know, do you need to change your background? Do you need to change your thumbnails? Do you need to change your titles? Play around with it, do something different, but don't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting to get a different result. You know, what did they say that is? Insanity, right? So if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, you will continue to get the same results. Now, there are chances for, you know, a video that maybe you created a while back or at some point in the past. I've seen so many different instances of creators creating a video. The video may not have done so well initially, but then after a period of time, depending on what happened out in the social media world or in the real world, sometimes that topic of that video can actually become a trending topic, and that video can take off and go viral for whatever reason after the fact. But we're not going to bank on that, right? We're going to start trying to create content that is relevant for our audience right now. And even if your content is great, if you don't have a way to hook people in to look at your content, then you'll see that, you know, your videos won't get the growth, they won't get the views and everything, and you'll get limited subscribers out of that. So you have to figure out what to do, and don't be afraid to pivot. I'm not saying change your niche. I'm not saying going into a completely different territory that you're not familiar with. I'm saying you have to shift and do something different. Whatever that something different is, that is unique to you and your channel and the messaging that you want to put out to your people. But I'm just saying, don't keep doing the exact same thing over and over again, expecting to get a different result. There's always going to be exceptions to that rule, but that is not the rule. So if you are struggling with growth and you're needing, you're not having the subscriber count that you really want to have, then get in there and play around with some things. Look at some of the people that are in the same niche that you're in and see what they're doing. Look at their camera shots. Look at how long they go on scenes, or how long they let certain scenes go. Are they using graphics? Are they using subtitles on their screen? Look at what other creators are doing that are in your same niche, that are successful, and just look at the things that they're doing and apply those same techniques to yourself and to your channel. And I know sometimes it's an editing thing when we're not, as a new creator, we may be brand new to this space. We may be kind of new and not familiar with all the different editing software and all of that, but that's okay. That's why you go on Google, and that's why you research, or that's why you use YouTube as a resource and put a question, or put that in YouTube, like how to edit videos, best video editing software. You are sitting on a gold mine right now as a YouTube creator, because you are creating content that somebody can search for in the future, but you can also use this same resource, which is free. You can use this same tool to look up and learn how to do the things that you are struggling with, and to find solutions. So what are those 3 things again? First off, quit trying to compare yourself to other people and their journey and focus on your own. 2, quit trying to keep up a schedule that is not serving you, not serving your family, and not serving your mental health. And 3, quit doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting to get a different result. So again, I hope this message sat well with you. I hope you took something from this message today. And please subscribe to my channel. I am a small creator. I am building my channel, and I try to give tips and things like this on a consistent basis. I'm still finding my space. I've been in this space for a little bit less than a month. Or I may be coming up right at a month at this point in time, but I'm still finding my way through this, and maybe we can partner together. I'll support you, you support me, and we can share different things that are helping, that we find along this process. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you on the next episode.